So today in Nostalgia Junkies, we are just going to be talking about some of the best aspects of Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the main things for the holiday for me, or just the holiday season, it's the movies. It's
Correct.
the movies that put you in the mood. It's the movies that just they get you feeling
Gives you
the
the
happy times.
warm, happy times.
Yeah, exactly. Because the best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. Because the first movie on our list is Elf.
Yes.
So Elf is actually 21 this year.
That's kind of crazy because I can watch Elf even when it's not Christmas. Anytime I see it on the TV or I'm passing through movies on Netflix or whatever it may be, and I catch Elf, I need to watch just a little bit of it. Will Ferrell was freaking hilarious in
Mhm.
that movie, and it's it became a classic before it can even become a classic. It was just one of those movies. Yeah,
Agreed. It was a great movie. Like, who would have thought in 2003 that this would be one of like the ultimate Christmas movies?
correct.
I love Elf.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell absolutely kills it. Zoe Deschanel is great
Yeah.
in the movie. The whole scene where she's in the shower and he's like doing the duet with her.
Yeah.
And then she's like, wait, is somebody listening? He's like, why are you in here? And he just screams and runs out. Like that scene, the scene where he's like sleeping in like the
Yep.
Kimbal's like, the window display.
Yep.
It's so much fun. There are so many like just tiny little bits
Correct.
that make the movie.
It's a classic. It's a classic.
It's a classic. Do you think Elf deserves its place as one of the top nostalgic movies?
That's tough because of the age of, even though it's 20 years old, it's tough.
21, this movie
Twen-
can drink.
Sorry, 21. It's tough, you know, early 2000s to say it's a nostalgic.
Mhm.
For me, because of my age, no, but it is a spectacular movie. For younger kids, I could see it. I could see it being nostalgic.
Yeah, like, I mean, this movie came out, I was 10 years old.
Yeah, so for you, most
For
definitely.
me, it's definitely
Yeah.
nostalgic. It was a childhood movie for me.
Yeah.
And it just encapsulates
Yeah.
that feeling of Christmas.
It does a really good job. Again, you can't say enough about it. It's one of his best. He's done a ton of great stuff, but I think that's top 3 for him.
I mean, just from Will Ferrell as Buddy to Bob Newhart
Mhm.
as the father
The father, yeah,
to Ed Asner even as Santa. I think Ed Asner as Santa does a phenomenal job.
correct,
And he's not even in the movie that long.
correct.
But the movie is just a great movie. But we have a bunch of movies to talk about today.
Okay,
So let's move to one of the movies we just talked about on our throwback episodes, Gremlins.
yes,
Is Gremlins a Christmas movie?
100%. There's no argument. It's during Christmas. Gizmo is the Christmas gift. It's
Yes.
Christmas.
Gizmo is the Christmas gift from his father to Billy.
Yes,
It is a Christmas movie.
yes.
It takes place at Christmas time.
Mhm.
Gizmo's the gift. That's it.
Yep.
I think no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, yes, it has aspects of horror. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, there's other ones,
They're
but
literally horror Christmas movies.
yeah,
There's
correct.
Krampus.
Yeah,
Gizmo.
It's a
Gremlins,
Christmas-
It's a Christmas
the
movie.
Christmas movie.
And it is one that I watch every single year.
Me too.
The scene where the Gremlins are in the movie theater and just singing Hi
Yeah.
Ho to me is one of the funniest things. Like the
Dude.
juxtaposition of the evil Gremlins
Mhm.
and the innocent dwarves.
Yep.
It's great.
Listen, my wife likes the weird little characters. So she's a big ET, and
I won't make a joke.
yeah,
here.
Gizmo. She's a big Gizmo. So I've had to build little shrines of each of those characters in my collection. He is a cute little dude, man, Gizmo.
Mhm.
So yes, crazy. It's a great movie. It's
It is.
top 10.
Well, it's funny because I know your wife loves like the creepy little things or like
Correct.
the funny little things.
Yeah.
My wife does not. My wife does not like Gremlins, does not
Yeah.
like Furbies, does
Yeah.
not like ET. I think your wife and my wife were just, they won't get along on their interests. Thank God they get along so we get along.
Mhm.
But she knows that I love Gremlins so much. Last year, 2 years ago, I'm getting my timelines mixed up now. She got me the Gizmo Furby.
Really?
She did. It's actually one of the first things you see when you enter the basement.
Yes, correct. He's down on.
And that's why he's up high so she doesn't see him all the time. But if you're looking, you're gonna see it.
Yeah, and it's not called Gizmo because they didn't have the.
And wasn't it called like Furby Friends or something like
Yeah,
that?
they didn't have the licensing for it.
I thought they did.
No, they didn't. That's why
Really?
they couldn't call it Gizmo.
What?
Yeah,
I'm gonna fact check you on that.
fact check me on it.
I'm fact checking you on this. So the actual box says friend of Furby, has the Gremlins labeling on it,
Mm-hmm.
and says Gizmo.
Does it?
It does. It says it's an electronic interactive gizmo, and he can talk to Furby and Furby babies, features the actual voice of Gizmo, and is noted as a friend of Furby.
Really? I guarantee you, if you dig deeper into it, those were the first release, and then
Yep.
they reboxed them because they didn't have it.
100%. I
So
believe,
when they released, yes, the packaging and everything had Gizmo and Gremlins, but they didn't have the rights to do it. They never got the licensing. So there's a different version of him with regular Furby packaging.
so let's talk about another questionable Christmas movie.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Die Hard. Is
Ah.
Die Hard a Christmas movie?
So I see the argument, and it's based in Christmas. It's a Christmas party, but all hell breaks loose. I say it's an action movie that is happening during Christmas, but it is not a Christmas movie. It can't be under, like, if you go to Blockbuster, if there was still, it wouldn't be under Christmas movies. It would be under action.
Okay, I hear you on that. So I agree with that. I feel like Die Hard should be labeled as an action movie, not as a Christmas movie. I do still feel that it should qualify under the umbrella of Christmas movie, though.
I guess because of the time frame, yes.
I feel that for the same reasons that we're saying Gremlins is a Christmas movie, then that should then qualify Die Hard.
But it's different though, because Gremlins is based all on Christmas technically, and then we run into some trouble, right? Where Die Hard was just a little bit of the Christmas party, and then there was no more Christmas party, hostages, fighting. Like, Christmas party was just what they used to get all these
it
people
was
into
the,
one
the
place.
point for propelling the story.
Yes, correct. That is it.
Okay, I mean, I hear, I don't disagree with what you're saying.
This argument is a lifelong argument. I don't think there's a winner because
No, I don't. I think it's all up to personal preference.
Yeah.
Of where you draw the line in the sand.
whatever.
So you know
I'll
what?
watch it. Yippee ki yay, bro! Yippee ki yay!
Yippee-ki-yay. And you know what? So here's what I'm gonna say. I know where you stand. I know where I stand.
Mhm.
So if you're listening to the podcast, let us know where you stand.
Please.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie or is it not, and why?
Mhm.
What is your qualification for what makes something a Christmas movie?
movie.
Because I will tell you, the next one on this list, I don't think is a Christmas movie and should not be a Christmas movie.
What is it?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Heck no.
It does not capture the joy of Christmas.
No, it's dark. It's a Halloween movie.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's a great Halloween movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the biggest fan of Nightmare Before Christmas.
Me either.
The animation style, Tim Burton's like
Yeah.
weird, creepy.
Great. And I mean,
it's-
he's great at what he does.
Yes.
But again, you're like me. It's one of those like genre, like claymation type stuff that I really
Yeah,
can't get into.
I appreciate the art form. I know there's so much time and
Mhm.
meticulous work that goes into
Correct.
it, and they do a phenomenal job.
100%.
It's just not something I like watching.
yeah.
I will say I love Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
He did a great job with Beetlejuice.
Oh, 100%.
And you can say that the themes and like directing style of Beetlejuice is very similar to Nightmare Before Christmas.
Mhm.
It's just the mode.
Yeah. I think, but the funny thing is, man, like, bro, you might get some threats for this one.
I am. I
Because
please
they-
Zelda fans don't keep coming for me. Like
listen,
I said
no,
what I said, It happened.
Zelda fans are bad, but I think Nightmare Before Christmas fans are even crazier.
And that's the other thing that takes me out. I'm not the biggest fan of things that get overhyped.
Correct.
And you know what? We ha-
It's a lifestyle for some of those
it's a
people.
lifestyle for some of them. And this past Halloween, we had a movie day at work, and we gave the kids the option to watch a movie, and not one, not two, but three classes chose to watch Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's just a Halloween movie.
So I watched Nightmare Before Christmas back to back to back.
Yeah.
And by the third time, I'm not even watching it. I'm just listening to it. And the movie is a good movie.
Yeah.
It's, and I'm going to say it's a good movie.
We never said it wasn't.
No, I don't think that it is like the, oh my gosh, I need to make this movie my personality.
And it
And we all know people like that.
yeah, and it's not a Christmas movie.
And it's not. It's not a Christmas movie. It's a great Halloween movie.
Yeah.
But it is one of those movies that it gets built up to be more than it is.
Yeah. I mean, it's so popular that there's a huge VHS revival, right? And
Mhm.
one of the movies that I see the most that no one picks up is Nightmare Before Christmas on VHS.
Mhm.
And I again, no disrespect to anyone, great movie, people love it. It's just not my type of movie, and it's not a Christmas movie.
Let's go to our next one.
Okay.
Probably one of the most watched Christmas movies all year long. Maybe not all year long. Most watched Christmas movies every year. There we
Okay.
go. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yes.
The one-liners in this movie.
Yeah, Chevy Chase, man. I mean, it it's a classic, man.
That's great.
That's like one of the Christmas grails, man. Like it's up there. I mean, there are a few other that might be a little bit better, but that's like
Mhm.
for me, I like that's one of the pinnacles of Christmas movies. It is freaking hilarious. It is over the top in some parts.
Mhm.
It's a great movie. Great
So,
movie.
my household was a huge fan of like White Christmas, It's
Mhm.
a Wonderful Life, Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
They were not a big fan of Chevy Chase.
Really?
Chevy Chase was kind of a taboo character in my household, just because of like the whole SNL drama
Yeah.
and just he's kind of a dick.
He
He's
is.
funny, but he's kind of a dick.
I mean, yes.
So it was hard to watch Chevy Chase stuff in my house without getting a just bombastic side eye.
Correct.
So I did not see this probably till I was in high school, but I've watched it every year since.
Yeah.
It is a phenomenal movie.
Phenomenal.
It invokes that feeling of nostalgia
Correct.
from that first scene of when they're going to get the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
It's great.
Dude, and everything that could go wrong
Mhm.
goes wrong. It's great. I mean, it's still relevant. I mean, where we live at, well, I don't know if people know, they don't need to know, but on the highway right now, there's a lawyer lady that has promotional billboards with all the characters that are still alive from that movie to promote her law business. It's freaking
That's
funny.
great.
But
I
she
think I know which one you're talking about. She
Yeah.
does a lot of stuff like that.
yeah, she had Mike Tyson for
Mhm.
something, but she has all the characters from National Lampoon. Yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty good.
I will say the most unbelievable thing with National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, though, what person in their right mind would let their in laws stay with them 10 days leading up to Christmas?
No,
Like,
not me.
I'm all for hosting Christmas. I'm all for you coming in like 2 days,
Yeah.
maybe three. But we're talking not only a whole work week, but the weekend.
Yeah.
That's a lot. 10 days leading up to Christmas, and you're going to be hosting your in laws
Mhm.
and your parents. No, 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 no.
No, we're good.
Mm-mm. You can come December 22nd, December 23rd.
What they had and it was like a 3-bedroom house or something. Like it was I mean, they were crowded in there. But that's what made the movie great though.
It did. It's what led to all the shenanigans
Yeah,
and the
correct,
hijinks.
correct.
But that is by far, I think it's definitely earned its space in the top nostalgic
Correct.
Christmas movies.
Yes.
Another one that's right up there, Home Alone.
Do we even need to talk about it? Like,
So we're gonna have a little debate here.
okay.
Home Alone's the original. It's a great movie. It's nostalgic.
Hmm.
Is is Home Alone 1 more Christmassy than Home Alone 2?
Okay. So here, here's my. I love Home Alone 1.
Mhm.
It's great. But Home Alone 2 in New York City, to me, is a better movie.
I agree.
I think just the first one was great, right? Introduction.
Mhm. Meet the
Um,
cast of characters,
yeah, meeting the
family
cast.
dynamic.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, him being left alone in his house, like he was still pretty safe, even though he was alone. It's his
Mhm.
home. So, but New York,
Up the stakes.
up the stakes big. You're by yourself. At least you have a credit card, you know? So
All I can think of is it? This is Mr. McAllister. Credit card?
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
That's,
And
I
I
love that.
mean, come on, parents. How do you leave them alone
Twice.
twice?
Oh,
Back to back Christmases.
I will say, so I think the original Home Alone,
Yes.
to me, it's a more enjoyable watch.
Yeah.
The hijinks that he pulls at home,
Yes.
way he sets up for the wet bandits,
Yeah.
I think that is a more iconic movie.
Mhm.
But like you said, Christmas wise, we're in New York. You
Yeah.
have Rockefeller Center. You're in this massive
Yes.
hotel. To me, Home Alone 2 is more Christmassy.
Yeah.
It is the Christmas Home Alone.
Correct.
So I think they both earn their space on the list. I think if we're talking about Christmas nostalgia, it's Home
2.
Alone 2.
Yeah, 2
And it's
100%.
it's 2 all day,
Yeah.
every day.
And don't even mention 3 because that's not even Home Alone.
Huh? There's a third?
I don't think so.
No, that one doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Definitely not with Macaulay Culkin.
Mm-mm.
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 I will say one more thing about Home Alone 2. They invented a freaking toy for the movie. Talk Boy.
Come on.
One of the most, so anyone who's a fan of nostalgia that absolutely just loves the 80s and 90s, they know about the Talk Boy. If you don't know about the Talk Boy, it was this great little handheld recorder
Mhm.
that you could record your voice and you could speed it up or slow it down.
Hi, Tiger.
And those were the features that they had in the movie to
Mhm.
just keep propelling the plot.
Yep. Great.
It lets you feel like you were Kevin McAllister.
Yes, it did.
Mhm. Did you know that there was actually a spin-off toy, the Talk Boy?
No.
So not like the Talk Girl, not the Talk Boy pen. Like there were copycat Talk Boys that were made,
So like knockoffs, bootlegs.
knockoff bootlegs. So one of them was actually done for Power Rangers,
Mm-hmm.
and it is called the Voice Man. It's made by Microgames America, and it looks almost exactly like a Talk Boy, except it has this like little, almost like Power Rangers Mighty Morphin insignia on the front.
Yeah.
But it's literally just the Talk Boy. When you hold them side by side, they literally just look like each other.
Very similar. I mean, Talk Boy, better quality, obviously.
Oh, like hands down, when you feel the weight in your hand,
Yeah,
like
this
you
is
know
light.
that this is a toy that was made with some love and care.
Yeah. Still cool though.
This looks like what you'd find in like the bargain bin at KB Toys.
Yeah.
But that was just a little thing that I thought was kind of almost an add-on for the movie. Like this was something that they reached out to Tiger to create. Like, hey, we need something for the movie. This is what we're thinking. Not only did they create a working model for the movie, but then they created it as an actual toy line. And that toy line then got copycats. So what do you say we talk about our last nostalgic Christmas movie?
All right.
A Christmas Story. What are your thoughts on this movie?
It's obviously, when did it come out?
1983.
83. It feels older though.
The stories he's telling is based upon 1940.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not about 1983.
Yeah.
It's like, man, there's like nothing in there that's 80s.
Yeah.
I'm
It's okay. It's one of those I don't sit there and watch it. But it is a Christmas movie.
Mhm.
I right? He was hoping to get was it the Red Baron?
Red Rider BB gun.
Red
Just
Rider
shoot
BB.
your eye out,
Yep.
kid.
Which was pretty cool. Like any boy growing up, like even I wanted a BB gun. Every time I went into Caldors or Ames or
Mhm.
Walmart back in the day, I wanted a BB gun. Pump action BB gun. So I mean, him wanting that for Christmas was great. And everything that happened around that, I mean, it's pretty cool. Again, if now that you tell me it was based in the 1940s, now I see why it felt like so old to me.
Mhm.
So, yes, Christmas movie. Um, I won't sit there and watch it if it comes on. But yeah, I've watched it before.
Yeah, like it's again, it's one that I've seen before. It's one that
Thank
I'll
you.
watch it if there's nothing on and it comes on,
Yeah.
I'll let it play. It's usually not the movie that I'm sitting there and I'm
Yeah.
watching it. It's the background noise.
I think we were forced to watch it in school when we were younger.
I also think that it's one of those movies that it just gets overplayed at Christmas time.
Yeah.
And I know there's a channel that it plays it for 24 hours. And I know there's a huge following for A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
I felt the second one that they did, the one that they just came out with recently,
Hmm.
I felt that
Was better.
it was I think it was a better written movie than A
Yeah.
Christmas Story.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. A Christmas Story to me, it's nostalgic. It's a Christmas movie. It's just not one I enjoy.
Yeah, it doesn't hit the same. It just doesn't.
At the end of the movie, it's like, oh, I watched something. It's
Yeah.
not like, wow,
Wow.
Christmas.
Correct.
Where like I feel like we watch Elf, we watch Home Alone 2,
Mhm.
The Grinch,
Gremlins.
Gremlins, Jingle All the Way.
Man,
These are all
yeah.
Christmas Vacation.
Yes.
Those are all movies to me that once I finished watching them, I'm like, in the holiday spirit. And yes, even watching Gremlins, I'm in the holiday spirit.
Correct. Me too.
I'm humming the Gremlins theme song while I'm decorating the Christmas
Mhm.
tree.
Mhm.
I watch A Christmas Story and I'm like, cool, there's a lot of like little vignettes of them on
Correct.
Christmas break.
Yeah, it's again. Yeah.
So, what is a good Christmas movie without a good Christmas snack?
Yes.
I don't know about you, but when I think about Christmas and I think about food, the first thing that comes to mind for me is the tins of popcorn.
Yes. For me that and the cookies, but the try popcorn tin with
And
the
it
three
had butter,
yes,
cheddar, and caramel corn.
caramel corn.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, like we would tear through those things, man. Like I
What was the first section you always devoured?
uh cheddar. I
Really?
kept caramel for the end because it was the best. So I wanted it to last the longest.
I went so here's my thing. I went the caramel corn,
Yep.
cheddar, and then I went to the butter.
Okay.
Because to me it was like caramel, butter, and then cheddar. Cheddar
Yeah.
to me wasn't the best.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't really care for it.
So I for me, I kept the best for
Mm.
last. So we tore up the ones that weren't that great and then saved the best.
I remember there was one year I got one. I think my cousin got one, and I emptied out all the cheddar or I emptied out all the cheddar from mine and all the caramel corn from his, and I swapped them. So I had two sections of caramel corn and he had two sections of cheddar.
That's
But
funny.
uh, dude, I can still see like that burgundy tin with Santa on it, just popping it open and the
Listen.
smell.
We don't have Christmas tree shop anymore, but Walmart, I know you have them. I'm going to go pick some up.
But you also mentioned the cookies.
Yes.
And when you think of Christmas cookies, like you get a gift, I think of that blue Dansk just cookie tin.
Yes. Yes. Sugary is all heck.
Oh my gosh. They were so good. The butter cookies.
Yes, they were good. They
And
were
you
definitely good.
know what that tin was going to be used
Correct.
for.
Yeah.
In about a week or so, that thing was gonna be holding sewing
That
supplies.
was the easiest neighbor gift ever, right? My parents used to buy 5 to 10 of those things and give them out to our neighbors.
That
So,
and the Hillshire farm
oh
logs.
yes. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Just the sausage we would get. The
Oh,
sausage, the crackers, and the cheese.
yes. Yes. It was Christmas food gifts, man.
Oh my gosh. It was so
Classic.
good. So I know you said that you never had this. The Terry's chocolate orange.
No, I
Are
I
you
need
familiar with it?
no.
What?
No, I don't have any idea. Maybe I do, but I don't remember it.
Okay, so this is what it looks like.
All right, let me see. No.
Dude, you've never seen Terry's chocolate
Never,
orange?
man.
Oh my gosh. So if you're an audio listener, Terry's chocolate orange, it is basically, it would come in a blue box and it would be wrapped in this orange foil.
Yeah.
And you pull it out and it would be like an orange sized piece of chocolate.
Yep.
And before you would unwrap it, you would take it and you would smack it against the table. And when you would open up the foil, it would be all of these chocolate slices that had a hint of orange to it. And I know chocolate orange sounds gross. It was so good. And I would look forward to getting the Terry's chocolate orange every single Christmas.
That's crazy because I've never seen that.
You've never seen that?
Never seen
Maybe it was a white person
What?
thing.
Let's not let's not was it good chocolate though?
It was good chocolate.
Okay.
So it wasn't like that Palmer chocolate,
Yeah,
the
okay,
plastic
okay,
coating.
okay.
It was a good chocolate.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna hopefully. Do they even make it anymore?
They do.
They do.
We get
Okay.
one for Jocelyn's mom every year.
So I'll have to go to the store and grab one of those and start something new with the fam.
Dude, it is so much fun because, like, again, it's one of the things you smack on the table and you open it up.
That's pretty awesome.
Another, so this is, you're talking about starting tradition with a family.
Yeah.
One of the things that I started with my family, this was back in college, Tim Tam Slams. So they're an Australian cookie called
Really?
Tim Tams. Have you ever heard of them?
No.
So they carry them at Target.
Okay.
They're only carried during the Christmas season.
Okay.
And they're just like a little wafer cookie that has a chocolate, it's dipped in chocolate
Okay.
and has like a caramel like filling.
Oh, someone else makes them like year round though.
Probably. But these are Tim Tams.
Obviously, the brand Tim Tams. Yes.
Wafer cookie, caramel filling, dipped in chocolate.
Chocolate. Yep.
And what you do, you get a cup of hot chocolate.
Mhm.
You bite one end off of the Tim Tam, bite the other end off the Tim Tam,
Really?
and you make it into a straw.
Oh.
So what you do is you sip the hot chocolate through it.
through it.
And as soon as the hot chocolate gets in your mouth, you just lean your head back and you down that baby.
That's what's up.
It's like
man.
the bar shot of cookies.
Listen, two new things that we're gonna try in the cruise.
Tim Tam Slams, man. Tim Tam
Tim
Slams.
Tam.
So that's about all we have for Christmas nostalgia. Before we get into trivia, if you are a listener and you have any idea for us for the podcast, whether it's just a this or that, a topic you want us to talk about, you disagree with what we're saying, let us know in the comments below. Let us know in an email at nostalgiajunkiesct@gmail.com. But reach out to us. We'd love to hear what your thoughts are.
Yeah.
We've been doing this now for a couple seasons. We've gotten a few emails and we love hearing from y'all. So reach
fun.
out. We
Come on,
love
guys.
hearing it. But let's get the trivia.
Let's do it.